one win was against the Mercer Bears 2 weeks ago when they won in Chattanooga 79-75.
Not a good offensive night for the Bears in the Roundhouse, the McKenzie Arena that night. And Mercer was still right in that game. Okogie had one of his worst games from the field in that one.
And he shot 4 of 18 that night. The Bears only had 18 field goals the entire game. And we are ready to go. Micaiah Richards tips off against Mighty. The Bears control, and it's in the hands of Baraka Okogie.
They stayed in that game with their work at the foul line. That's going to be important for Chattanooga tonight. They have got to keep Mercer off the line, and looks like some zone from Chattanooga here.
Zaire Williams misses the 3 from the corner, but there's Mighty with his first rebound of the night. Okogie dishes to Kyle Cuff Jr. Cuff drives to the lane, spins it up, no good. And a quick foul on Armani Mighty as he accidentally hit Brendan Watkins in the face. So the Bears' big man picks a foul less than 30 seconds into the game.
Rebounding is going to be very important for the Mocs. They've got to hold their own on the boards. They have really struggled rebounding the basketball over the last couple of months.
Brendan Watkins controls the basketball right now for Chattanooga. Now Richards. Tate Darner, the freshman from Lakeland, Florida. There's Friesen. First shot of the game is perfect.
There it is. He is a terrific perimeter shooter, and that is good for his confidence to see his first shot go in.
Shooting 45% from beyond the arc. Brady Shoulders now with the ball for the Bears. Cutoff gives it back to Okogie up top.
Richards has got to stay out of foul trouble. He's obviously one of the few big guys out there on the floor for the Mocs.
And there is Mighty, battles inside. And the Bears 0 for 4 from the field in the early going.
Even still, that's good for him to get an early touch. You don't want to forget about him on the offensive end of the floor.
Washington thought about it. Now Richards up top. Darner dishes corner. There's Washington, no good. The Bears running the court. It's Cuff.
Good job by Chattanooga to get back.
Okogie.
Bears having
string on that one.
Just getting ready to say, Frank, Bears having some issues figuring out that zone early.
Long shot missed badly by Darner, but the Mocs retain possession. Now it's Watkins firing from deep. Battle for the loose ball, and Friesen ends up with it.
Dan Earl has to like the hustle. His team getting second and third chances, even though they're a lot smaller.
Watkins drives the lane and scores. First bucket of the day for Brendan Watkins, and the Mocs are off to a quick 5-0 lead.
Mercer just needs to be patient against this zone, get good looks, try to let Mighty touch it a lot.
Again, 18 of 58 the first time these two teams played. Mercer from the field, and they've started 0 for 5 here, but still very early in this game. Okogie drives inside, tried to draw the foul. Out of bounds, last touched by the Mocs. Now the Mocs players want Dan Earl to review it. Let's see if Earl takes the timeout to do that.
His assistants, all of them went scattering, doing the classic replay signal, and they are going to go look at it.
The case, they will go look at it. The Bears head to the bench. So far, Chattanooga, as you said, good hustle on the offensive end, leading to that second basket after the early 3 from Jordan Friesen.
Chattanooga opening up in that zone, taking Mercer a minute to get used to it. It did look like that maybe Okogie was the last to touch that.
Nathan Quick, Errol Lewis, and Daniel Clark are our referees. As you take a look at the Mocs huddled around Dan Earl in his 4th season. What a season it was last year for this Chattanooga program, Bill.
Oh, a great Southern Conference regular season, but they get to Asheville and obviously have an early exit. But Frank, they at least to some degree, have somewhat of a consolation in winning the NIT. Good exposure for the SoCon to play deep into March in the NIT.
They ended up with 29 wins last year. They said 15-3 in the Southern Conference in the regular season last year, and lost to Furman in the Southern Conference semifinals.
I'm going to make a comment that I've observed in college basketball this year. There is something called lesser of two evils officiating. And what I mean by that is a lot of times, looks like they're going to keep it with Mercer, but the point is this: a lot of times officials will let somewhat of a play out, and they'll award possession. Thank you.
That's a Dan Earl wins the challenge.
But to that point, they will maybe let some contact go and then let possession stay. But then if they go look at the replay, they're going to give it back. So that's something that's happened some in college basketball this year that wouldn't have happened in the past with no challenge.
Friesen drives, finds Darner. Feeds it down low, Makai Richards. Now Friesen left alone. The little pull-up jumper is good. Jordan Friesen's hit his first 2 shots, and the Mocs are off to a quick 7-0 lead.
Chattanooga using their quickness advantage and using it to their advantage. Mercer again trying to figure out this zone from the Mocs.
Brady Shoulders drives, banks it off the glass, and good. The first bucket of the game goes to the sophomore from Eddyville, Kentucky. Friesen, nice pass underneath. Bears did a good job preventing easy shots. Now it's Watkins. Makai Richards. Now Washington, nice spin move. Couldn't get it to fall. Beautiful move by Petty Washington Jr. Zaire Williams the other way off the glass, and good.
Beautiful. Good job just to put his head down and get to the basket before Chattanooga could set up that zone.
Mocs lead cut to 3. Washington. Nice little left-handed hook from Richards, but couldn't get it to go all the way down.
Chattanooga getting good shots here in the first 4.5 minutes.
Shoulders drove through once, does it again, and draws the foul. Brady Shoulders took his smaller man to the hoop, scores, and will shoot the and one when we come back. 15 minutes, 12 seconds to go. First half. Mocs and the Bears in an early battle. Chattanooga leads by 1. Leads Mercer 7-6. The Mocs scored the first 7 points of the game. Bears have come back with 6 straight, and they will have Brady Shoulders at the line to try and complete a 3-point play and tie this game. There the Bears huddled around Ryan Ritter in his 2nd season here at Mercer. 17-10 this year, 9-5 in the Southern Conference.
For the Bucks, number 11, Billy Smith, and number 21.
There's Dan Earl. Long stint at BMI. And then, of course, to Chattanooga he went, and amazing season last year. Mocs obviously were disappointed they didn't earn the NCAA tournament berth, but then went to the NIT and proceeded to bring home the title.
Took over for Lamont Paris when he departed for South Carolina. Coach Earl was coming into a program that had a lot of success, and he has kept it up. That is for sure.
So Brady Shoulders completes the 3-point play. Shoulders with 5 early points for the Bears, and we are tied at 7 as the Bears press in the backcourt.
Ryan Ritter has shown the ability to do that out of timeouts, surprising with a little bit of pressure.
Now Jordan Friesen has hit his first 2 shots. As we said, he's an outstanding shooter. Tough shot there, and got it to go despite excellent defense by Zaire Williams.
He is like Flash Gordon out there. He is quick, and not only is he quick, he's strong, and he can finish. He is as good as advertised.
He has 7 of Chattanooga's 9 points. So Koji, Connor Servin in the game for the Bears off the bench against Cullen Mulholland, who's also in off the bench, and Mulholland commits the foul as Servin backs him in.
If Dan Earl can get good defense without fouling, his team has a chance tonight. And Mulholland, not a guy you necessarily mind coming in there and picking up some fouls. What a finish.
That was a tough shot. So the Bears will inbound Okoji underneath. Gets it into Connor Servin.
Can Chattanooga do a similar job on Okoji that they did in the game at the McKenzie Arena and not let him go off for 20 or more tonight?
Shoulders dishes to Zaire Williams. Shot clock down. Williams going to have to let it go and hit it. A 3 for Zaire Williams, and Mercer has their first lead.
I was just getting ready to say Okoji never really touched it on that possession, but Williams off to a hot offensive start.
Mulholland, Shoulders came in, got the steal, but also drew the foul, the first on Brady Shoulders.
Mercer foul, number 11, Brady Shoulders, his first.
What a crossover. Get a little bit of space, knock down the shot.
This is Bill Smith in there, 6'7" senior from Indianapolis. Smith to Mulholland. Long pass, Washington, and there's Friesen. Can he go 4 for 4? Nearly did. It went in and out. Mocs retained possession. Okoji with the quick hands as Washington tried to take it up inside.
Chattanooga's got to take more advantage of their second chances. As we said, they've struggled on the boards. They've got to convert those into points.
Got a foul underneath, away from the ball.
And this is what Chattanooga's got to be careful of. That's only their 3rd team foul, Frank, but they can't let fouls like that mount. Mercer is so good at the line, and Mocs have been fouling a lot this year.
First meeting between the two, Mercer shot 43 free throws and made 33 of them. That kept the Bears in the game. Quentin Perkins the second with the ball now. There's Williams. He'll launch another long 3 and hit it. Zaire Williams thought he got fouled. Didn't matter. Nothing but net. Back-to-back threes for Williams, and the Bears lead is 4.
Chattanooga went back to man there, and Williams off to a great start with 8 points.
Watkins found an open man. Billy Smith's 3 bounced off the rim. And Okoji back for the Bears. Williams missed that one.
Maybe a little bit of a heat check.
Friesen behind the back pass. Mulholland starts his drive. Left-hander, nice move by Colin Mulholland, a redshirt sophomore from Kitchener, Canada.
A nice move inside. A little bit of a height advantage on Servin.
That snapped a 6-0 Mercer run and moves the Mocs within 2.
So far, Okoji's been quiet, Frank. 0 for 3 from the field.
Okoji with it now. Servin fires from long range, no good. Watkins there for the Mocs rebound. He'll launch a long 3 and hit it. Brennan Watkins from 3 gives Chattanooga the lead back.
That's a good response here from Chattanooga after a run from Mercer. If Ryson can have offensive help, Mercer is not going to, or Chattanooga is going to stay in this thing.
Servin missed inside, got his own rebound and put it back in. Connor Servin with the follow to give Mercer the lead. Scramble on the floor, loose ball, jump ball, possession arrow favors Chattanooga as Tate Darner hit the deck and was tied up. 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go, first half. Bears and the Mocs in a battle. It's the SoCon on a Thursday. You're watching it live right here on ESPN.
You only get one shot. Better watch out 'cause I'm coming in hot. Ready or not, pulling out all of the stops. Shifting the gears, my lane is clear. I'm giving it all that I got. Let's go.
Introducing new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Everybody come clap your hands. Or don't you know when you dance, you've got to smile or you can't cry. Try it a while, you'll be surprised. Baby,
Float.
it's a rock and roll.
Hop,
I said
spin, and slide like an original. The original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
From the river to research labs, from class to community, from first year to first job fast. At UTC, you don't just earn a degree. You find your footing, you find your people, you move the world with you. Our professors don't just teach, they mentor, challenge, and help you find your edge. This is the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, where learning moves you.
We are back. We talked about the Mocs winning the National Invitation Tournament. Quite a feat. They made a run. They were an underdog in pretty much every game they played in that NIT tournament.
Yeah, very special run for Chattanooga. You know, Frank, for a lot of maybe Power 4 teams, maybe that's not a big deal. I think for a program like Chattanooga, I think any SoCon program, that's a big deal. You get national exposure. Yeah, you're not in the NCAA tournament, but you feel like if you're in the NIT, you have a realistic chance to do well. And disappointing, you have the kind of, you lay an egg in Asheville, but you turned around and played very well into March. And this is still a very capable Chattanooga team. Have the ability to play up to their potential.
As we have seen in the SoCon this year, any given night, upsets are possible. Mulholland got Servin in the air and dropped it in. So thus far, a couple of impressive offensive possessions for Colin Mulholland.
That's big. If he can contribute down low, that's going to be a shot in the arm for Chattanooga. Really like the Mocs fight here in the first 10 minutes.
Mocs back on top by 1. Now Servin backs the smaller man in and drops it in. There's nothing Tate Darner could do.
Frank, in an era of threes and layups, it's nice to see a little old school post work, is it not?
Rarely do you see that. We just saw them back-to-back possessions.
Oh, post up your man, a little jump hook.
Darner gets it back, uses the screen, and lets fly and hits it. Tate Darner, the freshman from Lakeland, Florida, who had 18 the first time these two teams met, is in the scoring column, and Chattanooga retakes the lead.
It's a good screen by Mulholland to get his teammate open. Bears are in for a fight tonight.
Servin tried to go underneath and drew the foul, and that will be foul number 2 on Colin Mulholland.
And he's been big. So now Dan Earl, with limited options in the post, will have to decide what he wants to do with Mulholland, as he's been very effective.
Looks like he's going to bring Mekhi Richards back in. The Servin goes to the line, the transfer from Virginia Tech. 73% foul shooter. This is the first one.
Of course, Sam Alexis, who was at Chattanooga, he transferred, so folks know about that, up to Virginia Tech. It all comes full circle, does it not? But what a great player he was for Chattanooga.
Outstanding. As Servin goes 0 for 2. The Bears will press. The Mocs able to break the press, and Friesen drives. Good ball movement. Mekhi Richards now up top. Darner, the floater, no good. Richards tips the ball out, but right into the hands of Quentin Perkins II. Mocs up by 2. He tipped down towards the 9-minute mark first half. Armani Mighty double teamed inside. Didn't matter. He was able to bank it off the glass, and we're tied.
That's good to see. And as we say a lot, Frank, just don't feel like he can touch the ball too much down in the post.
There goes Friesen. The floater is good. Soft touch off the rim. Friesen now with 9 for the Mocs.
It's like Chattanooga content to kind of mix things up defensively a little bit.
There's the steal, and Friesen is open, and he's in double figures. 4 quick points for the Mocs, and they're up by 4.
Holding their own on the boards, getting easy baskets, doing what you need to do to stay competitive on the road.
This is Okogie, still has not scored. Now Mighty. Mekhi Richards on him. Back to Mighty. Thought about the pull-up jumper. Now works his way inside. Nice play by Richards to block it one time. Mighty got it back, missed the shot, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Good job to stay with that play by Mighty. Play through that contact and earn a trip to the line.
Mighty has boosted his free throw percentage up to just under 60%. He's steadily improved throughout the season and works constantly on his free throw game.
Seems like his foul shooting has gotten better since he cut his hair. Maybe that had something to do with it.
And missed the second one, so there's just 2 of 5 from the foul line in the early going. Chattanooga's lead is 3. This is Josh Bowman into the game now. Back to Billy Smith. Bowman, the freshman, banging with Mighty. Jakari Johnson launches a long 3 and hits it. The Mocs' 4th three-pointer, and their lead is now 6.
Mock team that shoots almost 35% from 3. Got off to a little bit of a slow start from beyond the arc, but now 4 of 9.
Perkins inside and drops it in. Quentin Perkins II, the redshirt sophomore from Dallas, Texas, now in the book with 2. The lead is still 4 for Chattanooga.
It's good to see other Bears picking up the offensive slack, as Okogie, Frank, still scoreless.
Nearly got the steal, but good hands by Billy Smith, who then able to lay it in.
Chattanooga is getting good shots. Their quality of shot in the first half is very high.
Now shooting 57% from the floor.
There it
Koji
is.
drew the foul and somehow got it to go in.
He willed that in the basket.
Took a victory lap, pulled around and in, and he'll go to the line to try and complete the three-point play as we check out the turnover that resulted in a Chattanooga basket. 6 minutes, 47 seconds to go. First half. Mocs on top by 4. All right, welcome back. Baraka Okoji doing what he does, drawing the foul, getting the basket. His first basket of this first half, and he'll go to the line to try and complete the three-point play and cut the Chattanooga lead. The three as we look at tonight's keys of the game, Phil.
Well, so far so good. Frison has led things, but he's gotten support, and Mulholland has been solid. Can Chattanooga play to their potential? You know they have the equipment, the weapons to do it. Mercer's got to do a job on the boards. Right now, it's 11-9 Chattanooga. Avoid the trap. Does feel like a little bit of a trap game. Not to say that Mercer is looking ahead. That's not it. But this is they've been perfect at home. Chattanooga's having a down year. I don't think Mercer has overlooked them in the first half, but Chattanooga has very much come to play here tonight.
A rare miss at the foul line for Okoji, where the Bears are only 2 of 6 and an easy bucket inside for Josh Bowman.
And conversely, Chattanooga has not visited the foul line, yet they still have a 6-point lead.
They shot 54% the first time these two teams met, and right now Chattanooga is shooting 59%.
Again, the quality of shot that Chattanooga has been getting has been very, very high.
Mighty draws the foul again, that time from Bowman. That'll be the 7th team foul. 2-shot foul for Armani Mighty.
Dan Earl with hands to his temple after that foul, knowing Mulholland's already got 2. And another big guy picking up a foul, knowing his team cannot do that tonight if they're going to stay competitive.
And the Bears are now 2 of 7 from the foul line. This is a team shooting 74% from the line. Make it 2 of 8. So the Mocs with a chance to take their largest lead with a basket. There goes Frison. Dorner Shot clock winds down. Zaire Williams anticipated the pass and comes up with a nice steal. Okogie quickly back the other way. Drives, drew the foul. And Baraka Okogie will go to the line. Well, two-shot foul.
He is so quick, and even he is so quick. It doesn't matter if Mercer doesn't have numbers. He's able to get to the basket and get a defender on their hip.
An 83% foul shooter. With just 2 points in the early going, he averages 19. He has had a double, he's been in double figures every game he's played for Mercer this year. 26 games started, 26 games in double figures.
I don't think there's any doubt he is a first-team All-SoCon selection at the end of the year, and he's going to be right there in the conversation for Player of the Year.
Makes them both. Mocs lead by 4 as we tick down towards the 5-minute mark, and over and back as Friesen being harassed by Zaire Williams, lost track of where he was.
Yeah, Williams picked him up right there at the midcourt logo, and Friesen just forgot where he was.
Turnover against the Mocs.
It's just their second turnover. Mercer's only turned it over once.
Well played first half thus far. Williams fires the quick 3 and hits it. Zaire Williams' third three-pointer. And the Mocs lead is cut to 1. There goes Friesen. Cut off. Nice dish to a cutting Josh Bowman, who banks it off the glass.
Friesen drew all the defense to him and then found his cutting teammate. Beautiful pass.
Shoulders will fire a 3. No good. Battle for the rebound ends up in the hands of Billy Smith, and here come the Mocs. Double teamed outside, and Zaire Williams with the foul. That'll be his first, just Mercer's third. And you see Ryan Ritter chatting with the referees. This was that quick 3 by Williams moments ago. He has 11 points to lead Mercer. Friesen with 11 for the Mocs. 3-point Chattanooga lead. Williams and Friesen battling.
Now Williams is in Friesen's pocket.
Now Watkins. Shot clock to 5. Friesen can shoot it from out there. Instead gets a little bit closer and makes it. He now has 13 first half points.
On 6 of 7 shooting, he can score from anywhere on the court. Very much like Okogie. Maybe a little bit better shooter than Okogie, but they're both very quick.
Williams, three-pointer. Yes! Zaire Williams' fourth three-pointer of the first half. He has 14.
He flexed a little bit at Friesen after that one. They're going after one another, really having big offensive nights.
And a long 3 right there by Brennan Watkins. Something about seeing this Mercer team brings out the best for the Mocs when it comes to shooting. They are over 60% now. 16 of 25. Williams open again. That one spun out. Watkins hangs inside, couldn't get it to go, but look at the little man. Hustles, gets the rebound back. Now Washington on the drive and drops it in. Teddy Washington Jr. a strong move to the basket for his first 2 points of the game, and the lead is up to 7. Mercer had cut it to 1.
Just the 4th offensive rebound there for Chattanooga, but they get the second chance to pay off.
Shoulders 3, no good. Smith from the corner, why not? The Mocs cannot miss.
Very confident
Chattanooga
team.
has made 10 of their last 11 field goals. Unreal shooting. 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go. first half, and the Mocs have broken this one open. 10-point Chattanooga lead.
At Rafield Tire Master, when we say we're your auto service headquarters, it means our team provides complete auto care, including brake jobs, engine diagnostics, and alignments. It also means we stand behind our work to ensure you drive with confidence. So for all your auto service needs, visit one of our 6 Rafield Tire Master locations in Macon or Warner Robins and log on to RafieldTire.com, because at Rafield Tire, auto service is our business.
Welcome to my man cave. No more hibernating in the old cave. Scanna keeps us warm all winter. We even got $100 for signing up. With Scanna, I save big and savor game day all by myself.
Woo! Game day!
Or not.
Kids, we're watching the game with Dad.
Wait, what?
Honey, could you move?
Sure. Get $100 when you sign up.
All right, welcome back. The Chattanooga Mocs are putting on a shooting clinic led by Jordan Freisen.
He's as good as advertised. Getting the steal and the breakaway layup there. He can score in a variety of ways and playing with a lot of confidence right now.
6 of 7 from the floor for Freisen, 13 points. Chattanooga 18 of 28, including 10 of their last 11 to help fuel this 8-0 run.
Chat's gotten 16 points off their bench. Mo Holland's given them a boost, and perhaps most amazingly of all, Chattanooga has built a 10-point lead in a place that Mercer hasn't lost this year without shooting a foul shot. More zone.
Koji cut off. Williams, mighty. Backs the man in and drops it in. Armani Mighty, his second field goal of the first half.
Caught it way deep and still able to score. Mercer's got to get him and Koji more involved going into the second half.
Watkins. Now the big man, Mekhi Richards. The screen is going to be on Mekhi Richards right there. They're going to get Brendan Watkins for the foul.
Chattanooga has been very effective on that dribble handoff, that ball screen up top with the screener rolling to the basket or finding the cutter off that screen. I have to wonder if Ryan Ritter maybe talked to the officials about that pick, that screen that Chattanooga had been setting at one point in a break.
Now that was on Richards. First thought was correct. Look at the screen. Now Mighty again inside of the smaller Washington on him, but they quickly double team him. Quentin Perkins. He drives a tough shot there. Watkins found a cutting Bowman, who drops it in. Again, the Mocs finding an open man inside, and it was Josh Bowman.
That is that pick and roll that we were talking about. You see just the cut to the basket, the flash to get open. That has bit Mercer tonight.
So Bowman came in averaging 3 points, already has 6. Missed the free throw, but still it's a 10-point Chattanooga lead. Okoji's floater banked it off the glass and in.
This is a very important last minute, especially for Chattanooga and what they've done to build this lead on the road.
Dan Earl asked for a timeout with exactly 1 minute to go, first half. So 1 minute on the clock. The Mocs already with 44 first half points. 19 of 29 from the field.
Teams have taken impeccable care of the basketball in this first half. Chattanooga with 3 turnovers, Mercer with just 1. And the rebounding really sticks out to me, Frank. Now, when a team shoots 66% from the field, they're not going to have a whole lot of opportunities for rebounds. But even still, Chattanooga with a smaller team, Frank, +8 on the boards.
And Mercer with just 2 second chance points. The Bears are shooting over 50%. So you're Ryan Ritter. You look at the statistics. You're shooting over 50%. You only have 1 turnover. Yet you're down by 8 points.
And this is a team that has been playing much better defense in recent weeks. Speaking of the Bears, they've held their last 3 opponents to a combined scoring average of just over 62 points a game. Of course, Chattanooga on pace for a lot more than that tonight. Mercer is going to find themselves in a rare spot, trailing at home at the half.
Rising. Tough shot over Zaire Williams. Battle for the loose ball. Last touch by Josh Bowman. So Mercer has possession with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Chance for Mercer to take a little bit of momentum into the break here. Feel a little bit better about themselves.
Mighty up top. Perkins found Mighty underneath. Does a good job of waiting till Washington went past and then threw it down. Shot clock is off. Mocs can play for the final shot of the first half with a 6-point lead. Washington decides to fire a long 3, no good. Bears still have 5 seconds to go. Serving. Okoji to the basket, no, but drew the foul. We're going to look at it and see.
Harold Lewis indicated that a Mock got Okoji with his leg. Let's see if he can get another look. Boy, Okoji sold that well. He really did.
I think we're going to go look at it also to see if there's any time left on.
They have found themselves in this type of position too many times this year and haven't come out on top. Still 20 minutes to go, but put themselves in a good position after the first half to try to pull off a win on the road here tonight.
Again, they start in the zone.
Yep. It's been about half and half for Chattanooga. Zone or man defense.
Perkins to Okoji. Zaire Williams. Nice drive to the basket, missed the shot. Williams had a good look, wouldn't go down. And now Fryson comes back the other way. Makai Richards a pop to a cutting Watkins. Back to Fryson. This floater kissed it off the glass and good. 15 points now for Jordan Fryson, and the Mocs get the first bucket of the second half and boost the lead to 7.
Fryson is the only guy I've seen in the Southern Conference this year that has been able to kind of out-quick Okoji. He's outplayed Okoji to this point.
That was Mighty with a nice rebound. Couldn't get it to go, and he'll go back to the line to shoot 2.
Thomas Mitchell, our producer, had a very prophetic graphic at the top of the broadcast. And so far, Fryson has gotten the better of that matchup.
Mighty just 1 of 4 from the line. The Bears 5 of 12.
Oh, goodness.
Now it's 5 of 13.
Frank, if you look back at some of Mercer's games on the road, it's not that they didn't make them, it's that they never got to the foul line in the first place. This is a little bit different in the sense that they've gotten to the line, they just haven't made them.
Mighty goes 1 for 2 to cut the lead to 6. Makai Richards just drew his 3rd foul. So the 6'10" redshirt senior transfer from Pacific has to take a seat on the bench, and they bring Colin Mulholland back in.
Who's been effective, but he's got some foul trouble too.
And there's Mulholland with the ball. He likes to go inside and then with the left hand. This time he uses the right hand. Ball last touched. They say off of Mercer, and Ryan Ritter says, I'll use a timeout and challenge. Call on the floor is Chattanooga basketball.
Timeout on the floor. Mercer timeout. Media timeout.
Hard to tell at that speed who last touched it. It was either Mighty or it was Cullen Mulholland.
Everywhere, and they're only getting higher, making things harder. So Georgia Power is doing something about it, because you could use some relief. We're freezing our base rates for the next 3 years, so you can count on a stable, predictable budget for your home or business. With the cost of living on the rise, our 3-year rate freeze is one thing you can depend on, delivering the service that Georgia Power is known for. We're here for Georgia, and we're here for you.
Life gives us enough to deal with, like doing your taxes, hosting in-laws.
Oh, you're still trying to do the beard thing, huh?
And of course, filing an insurance claim. Well, luckily, Auto Owners makes it easy. They pay what they owe, without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Roland Abbott and Dessort Agency in Macon if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
All right, let's take a look here.
Yeah.
That angle maybe off of Mulholland.
Yeah, it's a good angle.
Right there, looks like Mulholland was grasping for it and just slipped out of his hands.
A great job by our replay crew.
Well, we're going to find out.
Successful challenge. See you downtown. He keeps his timeout. Still had our floater. Keeps his timeout. One for the game. Left.
All right, so the challenge is successful by the Bears. It is Mercer basketball. Last touch by Colin Mulholland.
It's been interesting this year. Officials have had to get used to the verbiage of that, explaining it, because they've never had to do it before. So, successful challenge for Ryan Ritter.
Mocks a little pressure in the backcourt. Double team on Okogie and a steal. It works. Dan Earl throws the press. Darner fires from 3 and hits it.
Tell you what, that is a smart piece of coaching by Dan Earl to use that break to set that up. That is well done.
The Mocs continue to be on fire from the field. Over 60%, and it's a 9-point lead. Okogie, the pull-up, yes.
Again, Mercer forced some turnovers, Frank. If you're depending on your defense to always get a missed shot and get the rebound, you make it tough. Can the Bears force some turnovers?
Mock 7 of 13 from 3-point range. They'll launch another 3. That's Friesen, no good.
It's unusual to see him miss that bad.
Okogie again tries to go back-to-back, and he does. 4 quick points for Baraka Okogie to cut the Chattanooga lead to 5.
He got Darner looking the wrong way, and Darner was completely lost defensively after Okogie crossed him over.
27th game in double figures this season for Baraka Okogie. Mulholland tried to get it to Watkins. Now gets it to Darner. He's shown the ability to make that shot. That one misses. Koji goes back and retrieves the ball.
Wants his offense to start moving, and a little frustrated with his teammates, it looks like.
Mighty backs his way in and draws the foul on Colin Mulholland. That will be his third. So both Mulholland and Richards, two of the Mocs big men, with 3 fouls.
And it looks like that Dan Earl's going to go to Bowman. That's a strategy that you hoped would work tonight for Mercer, is can Mighty get their post guys in foul trouble, and he's done that.
Problem is he's only 2 of 6 from the line, now making 3 of 7. So 9 points for Armani Mighty to go along with 6 rebounds. So Mulholland has to take a seat on the bench as they bring Josh Bowman, the 6'9" freshman, in. As you see Mulholland chatting with Dan Earl. No good, but Shoulders got the rebound, puts it back up and in, and draws the foul. Brady Shoulders snuck in there, made the basket, and draws the foul.
Boy, his motor never stops. Very similar to Servin. Just keeps on going. Bowman didn't box him out, and then he picked up the foul.
Shoulders completes the three-point play. And just like that, the Bears, on an 8-0 run, have cut the lead to 1.
This is an important stretch here for Chattanooga.
And Shoulders nearly got the steal. Hustle all over by Quentin Perkins. He eventually drew the foul. Ryan Ritter applauding his team's hustle on the defensive end.
As we said, if you're Mercer, you're trying to create a little bit of chaos, force some turnovers. Nearly got it there.
This is Bowman. Billy Smith, who had a good first half. Why not? Billy Smith. The Mocs 8-3.
See if Mercer tries to get it back down low to Mighty. He can take Bowman down low.
Williams, nice move inside and drew the foul. It'll be a shooting foul. 15 minutes, 59 seconds to go, second half. We've got a tight one inside Hawkins Arena. The Bears and the Mocs in a battle. Chattanooga leads by 4.
Introducing new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Everybody come clap your hands. Oh, don't you know when you dance, you've got to smile or you can't cry. Try it a while, you'll be surprised. Baby,
Float.
it's a rock and roll
Pop,
music. I said I
spin, and slide like an original. The original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Raised from the Georgia clay, strengthened by the relentless heat, staples of the Middle Georgia community, Mercer University Athletics and 5-Star Automotive are raising the bar, outperforming the competition, dedicated to growth, focused on integrity. We are Bear Nation. This is 5-Star Stadium.
At Raffield Tire Master, when we say we're your auto service headquarters, it means our team provides complete auto care, including brake jobs, engine diagnostics, and alignments. It also means we stand behind our work to ensure you drive with confidence. So for all your auto service needs, visit one of our 6 Raffield Tire Master locations in Macon or Warner Robins and log on to RaffieldTire.com, because at Raffield Tire, auto service is our business.
Frank Malloy and Phil Cox back with you inside Hawkins Arena. Chattanooga Mocs 29-9 last last year. Historic season, 15-3 in the regular season. And won the NIT, but lost all 5 starters off of that team, Phil.
Such is the nature of college basketball in 2026. Complete rebuild from year to year. That is for sure.
Zaire WILLIAMS at the line. He now has 15 points. Shoots nearly 88% at the foul line. That's a place where the Bears have struggled thus far tonight, though.
Mercer is, I'm just going to say, Mercer has got to continue to make Chattanooga pay for their fouling, and a little bit more pressure here from Mercer in the backcourt.
And then Watkins able to break the press and get it across. This is Tate Darner, the freshman from Lakeland, Florida. There's Friesen. Billy Smith, he's made that shot, firing another 3. Friesen did a great job of saving it. Good hustle by the Mocs, but then Shoulders came in and stripped the ball away.
It's only Chattanooga's 4th turnover.
Okogie pulled the string a little too soon. He may have committed a foul in his effort to get the ball back, and he did. Just his first, so the Bears missing a chance to tie the game with 15-19 to go. There you see him right there, fouling Billy Smith. Bears again press. Smith to Darner. Now back to Smith.
Gotta hurry.
And there's the 10 seconds. Excellent pressure from Mercer, and the Mocs unable to advance it.
Ryan Ritter loves it. Not trying to get a 10-second call every time he puts that pressure on, but boy, he just seems to know when to put it into action, and it pays off with another rare Moc turnover.
There's the chance to tie. Only had 2 ties. And Okogie again missed a short shot. Bowman. Watkins thought about it. Now Darner cut off. Friesen, good ball movement by the Mocs. Oh, good play inside. No, but nice play by Bowman. Missed the easy shot. Picked it back up and dropped it in.
The ball just grazed the rim as he lost it and able to get it back.
Mighty from behind. Friesen with the foul. That's just the first foul on Jordan Friesen.
Launch foul, number 5, Jordan Friesen. His first.
That is the 5th team foul, though, against Chattanooga.
Well, with Mulholland not out there and Richards out there, as Richards comes back, still think Mighty's got to get the ball down in the post and make the Chattanooga defense down low continue to work.
There's Mighty, bangs inside and scores. Tried to draw the 4th foul on Mekhi Richards, but did get the basket. Now Williams with the steal. Williams to the basket, banks it in, and we're tied. And the Mocs immediately go for a timeout. Zaire Williams with the steal in the basket, and we're tied at 54.
After only 3 turnovers in the first 25 minutes of the game, Mercer has forced 3 in the last 5 minutes or so, and they've tied the game.
Zaire Williams with 18 points, and the Bears have needed all 18 of them. And we are in a battle. 13:51 to go, tied at 54.
Boy, Williams has been brilliant tonight, hasn't he? 6 of 10 from the field, a couple of steals. His defense has been just as good as his offense has been. Frank, you get the feeling that this is the type of game that Mercer is trying to take a toll on Chattanooga. Just wear them down over the course of the game. They've not started, their shooting is cooled a little bit. Mercer can just kind of continue to be methodical, they can get this done tonight. But as we said, you just got the feeling after the first 5 minutes of this game, the Bears are going to have a fight on their hands, and they have.
Again, the Bears will press. Into Friesen, double teamed immediately. Now back to Washington. And then Washington gets it across. Mission accomplished for Chattanooga as far as breaking the press. Washington to Mekhi Richards. Nice dish. And the big man finished.
That's his first field goal.
Shoulders with the left hand, but drew the foul. And Brady Shoulders will go to the line to shoot 2. 6th team foul against the Mocs with 13:18 to go in the second half. From here on out, Mercer will be in the bonus.
Good take by Shoulders. He's so strong, so quick. He's had a kind of a quiet 8 points tonight.
Does everything well and has really improved his shooting, both from the field and from the foul line this season.
Yeah, Dan Earl has to like the effort and the energy from his team tonight. Too many teams have come into Hawkins Arena this year, Frank, and just gotten blown out of the gym.
Shoulders makes them both. And we're tied at 56. Again, the Bears will press. Into Washington, guarded by Okogie. Mekhi Richards up top. Now to Friesen. Guarded by Zaire Williams. Uses the screen. Going to get a foul. They got Brady Shoulders, and that's Shoulders' 3rd foul. So Shoulders picks up his 3rd with 12:53 to go, second half.
Still only 1 foul shot for Chattanooga tonight. Not sure you can win the game without making a foul shot.
Washington found himself open, and why not? That's the 9th 3 for the Mocs. 9 of 18 from beyond the arc. Williams tries to tie and does. 21 for Zaire Williams. The Bears' 5th made 3. Little bump there, and they get Quentin Perkins for the foul. That'll be the Bears' 4th team foul this half. Armani Mighty will check in. Zaire Williams will get a well-deserved rest. Friesen spins. Now Washington. And a travel call. Garner protested, saying he never lifted the pivot foot. 7th turnover against the Mocs. 11:53 to go, second half. Right where we started, tied. 59-59. It's the SoCon on a Thursday on ESPN. Zaire WILLIAMS, 21 points, 5 of 8 from beyond the arc. Jordan Priceson, 15 points. He is 1 of 3 from three-point range. Both shooting lights out. Both teams are shooting well. Chattanooga shooting 60%. Mercer shooting 55%. Bears with the ball, a chance to take the lead for the first time since the 10:44 mark of the first half. Perkins will try and do it with a 3, and he hits it.
He'd been quiet tonight. Just his second field goal, but a big one to give Mercer the lead, as you said.
Good assist from Okogie, who drove in and then dished it back out. Now Darner thought about 3. Washington, nice pass, finds Smith. No good. Shoulders, ends up with the rebound. Okogie will fire a long one and hit it. Baraka Okogie, a 3. Back-to-back threes, and Mercer leads by 6.
Dangerous moment here for Chattanooga. They played so well, worked so hard. Now they look up and they're down 6. They need some points right here.
Washington backs in. This is Smith. Serving on him. Now they go to the big man, Mulholland. He's done some damage down here. Backs in on Mighty. Drops it in. Nice move again. That's the 3rd field goal. Colin Mulholland. And the stoppage in play is looks like Teddy Washington may have gotten hit in the eye.
Mulholland's got some old school game to him, doesn't he?
It's been impressive at times inside. Redshirt sophomore, averaging just under 7 points a game. Has 6 right now, 3 of 4 from the field. Both teams continuing to shoot well.
Talked about how Chattanooga had not been turning the ball over. If Chattanooga wants to stay close in this game, they need to turn Mercer over a little bit. Bears have only turned it over twice tonight.
On Mighty, that's a tough shot for Mighty. Got it back and put it in and scored and drew the foul. Armani Mighty would not be denied.
He just has not given up on the ball tonight, and it pays off. That's Mulholland's 4th.
And Colin Mulholland drew the foul, his 4th. And Armani Mighty, 13 points and 7 rebounds for the Bears. No good. Mighty hustled after it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Chattanooga. So Mulholland will now go out. Makai Richards checks back in for Chattanooga. And there you see the big man. And the Mighty gives it off to Perkins. Connor serving. Mighty down low. Mighty backs in, drops it off to Servin, who had an easy look at it but couldn't get it to go. Now, a nice little move right there. Brandon Watkins. So just like that, the Mocs answer with back-to-back baskets. Cut the lead to 4.
That's a big sequence there. Serving down low, could have gotten it to 8. Chat answers, gets it back down to 4.
Tough pass for Okogie, but there's Servin cutting in to get the ball. Keeps it alive. Perkins will launch a 3 and hit it. Quentin Perkins the 2nd drains another bomb. Now Friesen quickly back the other way. No, but drew the foul. Perkins protesting, but it'll send Jordan Friesen to the line where he will shoot 2, and he is an 83% foul shooter, and Quentin Perkins picks up his 3rd foul.
Boy, Bryson and Okoji are so quick. As we said, both of them just can put the defenses in compromising positions. There's the first made foul shot of the game for the Chattanooga Mocs.
They are now 1 for 2 from the line, and there's Ryan Ritter having his say as Jordan Bryson now with 16 points. Came in averaging 15 a game. Outstanding shooter. Makes them both 2 big free throws for the Mocs. We get ready to tick under 9 minutes, and it's a 5-point Mercer lead. Pressure in the backcourt.
Can Chattanooga stay close coming down the stretch? They've played so well tonight. Can they stay within shouting distance as it gets down to winning time?
Koji finds Mighty. Richards is on him. Mighty battles inside and drew the foul on Mekhi Richards. That will be his 4th. And our Mighty will go back to the foul line. Oh, they're going to give the foul. I'm going to say the foul was on Darner. There was the reach in. My mistake. Mighty to the foul line where he is just 3 of 9. Now 4 of 10. Bears 12 of 20. Now 13 of 23 from the line. The Mocs 2 of 3. Two big free throws for Armani Mighty. Bears have made 7 of their last 9 field goals. Chattanooga's made 5 of their last 6.
Both teams, as we've said, valued the basketball so well tonight, and they've shot it well. Chattanooga's got to keep the pressure on, got to keep their foot on the pedal.
Bryson dishes out. Watkins will fire a long 3. Third made 3 for Brennan Watkins. Came in shooting 47% from beyond the arc. So a big 3 cuts the lead to 4. Okoji tried to bank it off the glass. No, and here comes Bryson in a hurry. And drew the foul. And it may have been the 4th foul on Quentin Perkins II. Timeout on the court. 7 minutes, 56 seconds to go. The Mocs are not going away. 4-point game. Chattanooga shooting free throws when we come back. night of college basketball. Southern Conference basketball. Mercer leads Chattanooga 72-68. The Bears' big three, Baraka Okoji, Armani Mighty, and Zaire Williams, combining for 50 of Mercer's 72 points. There you see Okoji.
Yeah, they did look at the Okoji three at the 11-10 mark. It was confirmed as a three, so 72-68 remains our score.
Both teams over 50% from beyond the arc. Mercer 8 of 15, Chattanooga 10 of 20. Chattanooga field goal percentage is 61%. Mercer shooting 56%. There you see Armani Mighty taking a breather, has 15 points and 7 rebounds.
Chattanooga, Frank, able to stay close with Friesen getting out in the open floor. Perkins picking up a couple of fouls. He's got 4, and this is what Dan Earle wanted to see. He wanted to see his team get to the foul line, and they have been here a little bit, finally, in the second half.
Friesen, almost automatic for you. Made them both 2-point game.
Mighty out, so see what Mercer tries to do on this possession.
Williams gets open for a 3. No good, but tipped in by Connor Servin.
Second chance points have been few and far between, but a big one there. Servin, great hustle as nobody boxed him out.
Friesen, Mekhi Richards down low for the easy bucket. Nice dish from Jordan Friesen. Okoji launches a long one. No good. And a foul on Connor Servin. Mercer's 7th team foul. And that'll put the Mocs in the 1-and-1. So a backcourt foul will lead to Brennan Watkins getting a chance to shoot 1-and-1. He's an 84% foul shooter. And a chance to tie the game.
It has not been Okoji's night shooting the basketball. Just 5 of 12. He has 14 points, but it's not been as efficient as he normally has been.
Transfer from North Dakota State. Mocs now 5 of 6 from the line. So the Bears down by 5 at the half, took a 7-point lead, only to see the Mocs come roaring back to tie it.
Still a long way to go here, but boy, what a win this would be if Chattanooga could pull it off. Still 7 minutes to play, but this has been a courageous effort by the Mocs tonight.
Servin, tough pass from Mighty. Last touch by Mighty. Difficult entry pass. Turnover for the Bears, just their 3rd.
Still like that, though, if you're Mercer. And Mighty trying to touch it down low. Chattanooga has not shown that they can be much of a force to stop him without fouling. Go to him again. Williams has done all he can on Friesen tonight.
Billy Smith drives on Mighty. Little pullback, no good. But there's Mekhi Richards. Shot clock went off as Smith's shot did not hit the rim. The shot clock violation gives the ball back to the Bears.
Perkins back in with 4, so he's got to be careful out there on defense.
Checking in for the Bears, number 3, Quentin Perkins, the second.
Frank, we haven't seen very many games come down to the wire here in Hawkins Arena in SoCon play. Got a feeling this one is going to.
Mighty working on Mekhi Richards. Nice move, Armani Mighty. Richards down low on Mighty. Big man battles, little soft hook. Nice offensive move there, Mekhi Richards. Came in averaging only 3 points a game. He has 6 tonight, and we're tied again.
Who can get some stops down the stretch?
Good hands and a turnover for the Mocs. Good defense by Chattanooga.
Just the 4th turnover of the night for the Bears.
Price into the basket and scores, and Chattanooga leads. Timeout for the Bears. Chattanooga leads. 78-76. A close one here inside Hawkins Arena.
We really have to admire, as we said, the fight from the Mocs, losing the lead, but coming back and fighting hard. A tight game with under 5 minutes to go.
Chattanooga credit. They gave up the lead, fell behind by 7, but have now come back to retake the lead.
They have been north of 60% shooting pretty much the whole night, Frank. They have never really experienced any type of drought, nothing that they weren't able to recover from.
They double team on Koji. Perkins got caught in the air and another turnover. So the Bears, a couple of costly turnovers here. Chattanooga a chance to add to that lead, and there goes Friesen. Shot blocked. Good defense by the Bears, but the Mocs retain possession of the ball.
These are the games that you would expect mid to late February in conference. These types of fights with against two very good teams.
Watkins is open and hits it. Brennan Watkins with 17. Had 15 the first time they played. Mocs lead is 4. Got a foul called. Mekhi Richards picks up his 4th down low. 3 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Chattanooga up by 4. Can they snap Mercer's unbeaten record at home? We'll find out. Mercer University. For the Chattanooga Mocs lead the Mercer Bears 80-76. Mocs on a 6-0 run. The Bears have not scored in the last 2 minutes. Armani Mighty with a big 1-and-1 here. Spun in and out. Mocs up 4 on the road with the ball.
Yep, this game was 72-65 Mercer. Chattanooga on a run since then.
Makai Richards has had a couple of big buckets down the stretch here. Foul away from the ball. Looks like they're going to get it on Zaire Williams, trying to guard Jordan Friesen. So Friesen will go to the line, shoot a 1-and-1.
Nobody, I mean, Williams is
4 for 4 from the line tonight. Already has 21 points.
Williams has done a good job. That's just his second foul, but not very many players in all the SoCon are able to really guard him all night. He's just that good.
So the Bears missing the front end of a 1-and-1 at the one end, and now the Mocs making the front end here. And it's a 5-point Chattanooga lead. Make it a 6-point lead. Chattanooga 8 of 9 from the line. Mercer 14 of 25.
Remember, they were 0 for 1 until about the 10-minute mark of the second half. It's a big possession.
Shoulder spinning, tried to find Mighty, threw it away. Bears out of sync offensively.
Mercer needs a stop. Still a lot of time left in this game, but you need to get a stop right here if you're Mercer.
Under 3 minutes to play. Friesen launches the 3. Spun in and out. Rebound, Chattanooga. Last touch by the Bears.
Coach, you
so
got
the
away
Bears
with
have
one
gone
there.
more than 3 minutes without scoring, and have turned it over 4 times in the last 4.5 minutes, while Chattanooga's gone on a 12-2 run.
Don't want to take your foot off the gas pedal if you're Chattanooga. Still a lot of time left in this game. Still want to attack offensively if you're the Mocs.
Watkins to pull up. Brennan Watkins has had a superb game. 19 points. Okoji answers back with a 3.
You want the ball in Friesen's hands if you're Chattanooga.
Little pull up. Teddy Washington Jr. Williams thought about a quick 3, now takes a long 3 and hits it. The Bears take a quick timeout. Zaire Williams now with 24, cutting the lead to 4. Chattanooga took the timeout. 30-second timeout after Zaire Williams drained this long 3.
That was a guarded 3, too. Williams has been spectacular. 24 points. One of the best games he's had all year.
Chattanooga with the lead by 4, minute 54 to go. Possession arrow favors the Mocs.
Can Mercer get some stops, Frank? They really haven't strung too many stops together tonight, but they're going to have to string at least 2, if not 3 together. A lot of time left in this game. Still quite a few possessions left in this game. What you cannot do, what is absolutely imperative, is to give up an offensive rebound. You have got to either force a turnover or get the defensive rebound if you're the Mercer Bears in this spot.
Brennan Watkins, you can see 15 the first time, 3 of 6, 19 points tonight, 7 of 9 from the field. Bears will press. They get it into Watkins. Now Friesen. Mulholland back out. Watkins lets it go. No good. Out of bounds. Mercer basketball with 1:31 to go.
Not a terrible possession there for Chattanooga. Took some time off the clock. Watkins has been hot. Still a long way to go in this game.
Kai Richards jumps out on Okoji. Got the smaller man, Watkins, on Mighty, but they couldn't take advantage of it. Shoulders will launch a three. And there's Servin with the rebound.
What
and
a
foul, and Connor Servin will go to the line. It looks like it'll be Chattanooga's 10th foul. So Servin will go to the line to shoot 2.
What a rebound. He was getting held and went up and got it with one arm.
Keep in mind the Bears have missed 11 free throws. Servin makes that one, cuts the lead to 3.
We'll see if Mercer, maybe on this Servin make, plays it straight up, or do they put on some pressure?
Makes them both. Tate Darner will inbound as the Bears will pressure in the backcourt with 1:12 to go. Friesen to Washington. Under a minute to play. Chattanooga by 2 with the ball.
He has done such a good job drawing fouls tonight.
And there goes Friesen. The pull-up is good. 25 points for Jordan Friesen. Got the ball to the man that Dan Earl wanted to have it.
Well, that was good defense by Williams, but what a tough shot. He has been special tonight. Said he would have to have a great game. He has put his team in a position to pull this thing off.
Friesen 9 of 14 from the field. Also has 4 rebounds and 5 assists. Each team with a timeout left. Possession arrow again favors Chattanooga. There's the Bears' upcoming schedule. Mercer's back home Saturday against a red-hot Sanford Bulldog team. Then they'll finish out the regular season at Western Carolina, and then back home a week from Saturday against conference-leading ETSU.
Loss here tonight would, for all intents and purposes, probably wipe out any chance you had of sharing the regular season with ETSU. See what Chattanooga's got coming up. Boy, what a confidence-boosting win this would be for Chattanooga, Frank.
Then over to play the Citadel, and then finish up at home against UNCG and BMI.
You want to be quick here if you're Mercer, but you don't necessarily have to hurry. I think they try to roll this in. Yep.
See if Okoji tries to draw the foul. He does, didn't get it. And then a foul committed by the Bears. They got Okoji with the foul. And that will send Billy Smith, the transfer from Bellarmine. Smith with an 8-point night. This will be his first trip to the foul line. He's a 67% foul shooter. Mocs are 8 of 9 from the free throw line. make it 9 of 10.
Talk about making the most of your opportunities. Chattanooga has done that.
And the lead is back to 6. Okogie a 3. Spins in and out. Smith the rebound. And he's fouled, and the Chattanooga Mocs are 24.6 seconds away from coming into Hawkins Arena and stunning the Mercer Bears.
A very capable Chattanooga team, as we've said. Frank, they got down 7, 72-65, and if you're Chattanooga, you're thinking, uh-oh, we've seen this movie before this year, but a lot of resilience. And they're on the doorstep of pulling this off.
Since then, they've outscored Mercer 25-12. They've missed only 1 free throw. They're shooting over 60% from the field. $11 points for Billy Smith. Make it 12. So a flawless performance for the Chattanooga Mocs. Okogie will launch a long 3 and hit it. And the Bears will then use their last timeout. So Okogie's 3 cuts the lead to 5 with 17.6 seconds to go.
This is now the most points that Chattanooga has scored in a conference game this year. They scored 90 in a win at Western. Their offense has been solid all night.
So the Mocs looking to get some momentum heading into the conference tournament. And they have certainly played well tonight. Mercer is shooting 55% from the field, 50% from beyond the arc.
And Frank, for a team that has struggled on the boards this year with their lack of size across the board, they are plus 10 rebounding tonight. Mercer has only pulled 23 rebounds down tonight. And again, you attribute a lot of that to Chattanooga's fantastic shooting. Mercer, I mean, 55%, that's going to get the job done most nights. And you shake your head a little bit at the foul line, but Mercer's been better in the second half. So you can't say, oh, we didn't make our foul shots in the second half. They've been better from the line.
With 17.8 seconds left, Chattanooga basketball.
Need either a quick turnover or a foul, and I'm gonna hope Chattanooga will help you out a little bit with some misses. We'd love the turnover, of course, instead.
Jordan Friesen will inbound. Gets it. Now gives it up.
Got a foul.
And the Bears finally do foul, and the man they foul is Tate Darner, the freshman from Lakeland, Florida. He's a 76% foul shooter. This will be his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, that's good for Mercer from the standpoint of he hasn't shot tonight from the line, even though he's a pretty good shooter.
So he'll shoot 2. That was Mercer's 10th team foul.
Setting in for the Mocs, number 34, Makai Richards.
Mocs still have a timeout if they need to take one. Missed it there. Under 10 seconds, Zaire Williams going to have to launch one. He does and hits it. Officials took a timeout.
Yeah, Mercer's out of timeouts. This is, as you said, an official's timeout as Earl Lewis wants to go look at the clock. This is good for Mercer. They get an extra timeout here.
Referees will Zaire Williams, 27 points tonight for Mercer. Bears have 90, but trail by 3.
Frank, if Chattanooga pulls this off, talk about the SoCon and how anybody can beat anybody. It would be a Chattanooga team that currently stands at 4-10 in the league that would hand Mercer 2 losses this year. We already know that Western handed ETSU 2 of their 3 losses this year. So that kind of just encapsulates what we're talking about. Of course, this game not over. Mercer needs a steal or a quick foul.
6.6 seconds left. They get it into Friesen. And the Bears quickly foul. But that will send Tate Darner to the line, and all he'll need to do, in all likelihood, is make 1. And the Mocs will be able to take the win back to Chattanooga with them. Actually, they'll more than likely head over to Charleston from here, where they play Saturday against the Citadel.
Well, Chattanooga's due to miss a couple of at the line, and of course, as you said, 1 here pretty much seals it.
3.6 seconds on the clock. Tate Darner has 7 points. Make it 8. The Mocs 14 of 16 from the lines, 35 of 57 from the field.
A heck of a win for Chattanooga.
Misses that one. Okoji puts it up at the buzzer, no good, and it's over. And the Chattanooga Mocs come into Hawkins Arena and hand the Mercer Bears their first home loss of the season. 94-90, Jordan Friesen leads the way with 25. Brennan Watkins helps out with 19, and they get 12 from Billy Smith. Zaire Williams with 27, Barako Okoji with 20 for the Bears in a losing effort. So Chattanooga takes out the Bears. For our producer, Thomas Mitchell.